Morning everybody, or hello, depending on what time you are watching this. So what are we up to today? Well, at the minute I'm cultivating using the man should have been named. It's cultivator. I got done with the mower this morning, so that is now finished. We're done with that. All fields have been cut round, so now I'm going back over with the cultivator. So I said we'll have a bit of a closer look. So this is like the disc harrow. It's got legs on it, several legs. So these will go in the ground, obviously, and the way they're shaped will turn the soil over. Then the next one will mixing it all up. So I've gone over the disc harrows and tried to bury a bit of straw and loosened it, and this thing will mix it all in. And the disc at the back there, just to make sure the legs don't pile up either way. And then it's got a bit of a flicky, crumbly type thing at the back there, just to flick a little bit of the soil up to leave it, hopefully, as a perfect seedbed. So that's what we're doing. We'll see that in action in a minute. Also as well, we have been making progress with the shed. As you can see, the frame is now properly up now. Just got to have the electrician around a bit earlier to look at the fan to put that in. Then we just got to board the top and then we're done. Sweep the shed out, fill a few holes in. Job's good and all ready to put potatoes in. So that is the shed. How that's getting on. I know it's not quite Tom Pemberton's dairy, Farmer Luke's potato shed. It's not the same, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. Again, I can't big my mate up. Like, some people have got skills to do stuff like this, but I haven't. Just the way they that's absolutely measured to perfection, top and bottom. If I'd done that, that would have gone miles out and it would not have fitted as well as it did. So that is to put another bit of board here. So it's complete seal, that's what we're going for. So this will be boarded and then it will be put over with expanding foam to make sure there's no gap there. And then boarding at the top here. And then the fan, which is over there, mounted directly in the middle here to pull air through. So we're going to stand the boxes up against it and then the fan will pull the air through and this is a bit like a wind tunnel. So that is the general idea with that. So I'm really impressed with that. Really impressed. Nearly there, just got a bit of boarding to go on top of there. So that is more or less a roundup of what we do. Also as well, just every time I look around the yard, I've got more stuff to do. I've got to get the grader ready, so we're ready to put potatoes in. Also got to finish off cultivating. Go and throw some more potatoes off. The list just keeps getting longer. And we're hopefully going to be going in the next 2 weeks, drill some wheat as well if we can. But anyway, that is more or less what we're doing. So let's see how today pans out, shall we? Let's get a bit of cultivating done. Thought we'd do that, if anyone's wondering. My keys are safely in my pocket. I'm not going to lose them again. Absolutely amazing start. Got down the bottom of the field, so the furthest field away from the yard. And one of the shear boxes gone. Now that wouldn't be a problem because they're meant to shear back in again, but these things are a little bit tight in here. That one's not, but this particular one is. Can't kick it down, so I've got to go back to the yard and get a chain. Nuts. So the leg is now back. I had to put it back with the teleporter. But I realised I didn't explain what a shear bolt was for those who don't know what a shear bolt is. So a shear bolt is basically a bolt that goes into sometimes a leg on different parts of machinery that are actually designed to break to protect the machine. So in this case we have a leg and the bolt goes in here. So it's connected at the top here by another bolt. And then the shear bolt goes in to stop it moving backwards when we're going through the land. But if it hits something hard, the idea is this snaps and the leg bends back instead of it going through if there's a hard fixed point and bending the leg or the feet below it. So that is why we put shear bolts in stuff. There's a lot on this. And the plough's got shear bolts as well to protect the legs on that. And there's a few on a PTO guard. There's a couple on the combine. So yeah, they're around the farm. So that's what they are. Anyway, I'm going to go back down the track now and do a little bit more. Well, hopefully more than 2 rounds. that is it. Sun is setting. Farmer Clive has finished as well. He's back in the yard with a plough. Also as well, my neighbour, I meant to show that earlier. I don't know if you can see that in the distance there, but he's lifting potatoes with a ridiculous, I can't zoom in, ridiculous size of harvester. We're watching that all day. I'm going to have a ride in that before he leaves, I think, if I get time. So that's amazing. That's why I'm not lifting taters down there at the minute until he's gone, because if not, it's going to look, yeah, I'm going to feel a bit inferior to that. Anyway,
well, the same harvester, but it's towed by a tractor.
Yeah, we haven't. The man should not be named as.
He's got a cab on his.
He's got a cab and an engine, but it still looks pretty mean. Farmer Clive's been mainly changing shear bolts today, which we'll learn what a shear bolt is today, because I've had one go. And he's had many more than me.
I run out in the toolbox. I think there was 3 in there. Went to our local supplier of our bolts, and immense stuff. Bought a box of 10. I bought us 10, and I've got 3 left.
That's coming out of Farmer Clive's wages.
Oh, I booked them here. Your field.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and yesterday I had a bit of bog oak or black oak that was buried in the ground, because where I've been ploughing, it's got a dance floor under the there's a mate of wood in it, and I had to get a chainsaw to cut it out the plough.
So I'll translate that for people who don't know Finnish or slang. Wood floor means that it's got bog oak in it. Bog oak all used to be underwater. It used to be filled by trees and stuff, and they obviously fell over, and they're now been in the ground for a long time.
4,000 years.
4,000 years old. The trees that fell over basically when it's a marsh.
And some of them were 200 years old when they fell over, because I'd had one of my father's friends. He took some away, and I've actually got furniture in my house what's built out of it. So I always say that's older than any Chippendale chair, but we can't class it as antique because it was newly made.
Newly made, old wood. Anyway, so on that bombshell, I've translated that. We've seen that. All I have to say is, can you like and subscribe to this video? It would be amazing. I'm getting better at putting them on now, so we should have some more interesting stuff. So we'll have a bit more videos going out. No, right, Farmer Clive? No, he's packed up watching them. Anyway, everyone's packed up watching them. Anyway, so it's goodbye from me.
I'm watching Richard Hammond in his workshop at the minute.
That's what Farmer Guy's been watching. Anyway, so
he can't beat his farming friend, but he's put nearly 300 grand into this workshop out of his own money.
Yeah, that's just pocket change for him. He will. He'll do it with the merchandise. Right, anyway, so that's goodbye from me and goodbye Farmer Clive. Say goodbye, Farmer Clive.
Bye, Farmer Clive.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.